Welcome back to Ron Pat's Memorial Field here in Carbondale, Colorado. I am your play-by-play and color commentator, Brooks Chatman, coming to you live here on GrassRoots Aspen TV. Today, the Aspen Skiers are coming to Ron Pat's Memorial Field to face off against your hometown Carbondale Roaring Fork Rams. Today we have the second league game so far for the Roaring Fork Rams this season, as Aspen is going into their fourth. Game is just moments away here in Carbondale. This is a very long-awaited game, just like a Carbondale over Salt game. It's highly anticipated. A lot of noise, coming from both sides. Definitely a big rivalry. So today, the Rams look to catch their second league victory as they're going to take the field for the national anthem. So will the Aspen Skiers. So while the anthem is playing, I'm going to step away from the mic and salute to our flag. As the anthem has concluded here in Carbondale, Colorado, I'm going to get you your starting varsity lineups for your Roaring Fork Rams and Aspen Skiers with this edition of Varsity Baseball here on Aspen GrassRoots TV. So leading off, wearing number 7, playing shortstop, Kenny Riley. Then in the 2-hole for your Roaring Fork Rams. Number 8, pitching today, right-hander Cole Fenton. In the 3 spot, number 11, your captain, playing catcher, Noel Richardson. In left field, Donnie Reed, number 23. Then followed by a brand new face in the lineup, number 16, Josiah Wheelis. Playing first base today, freshman Chase Fenton, wearing number 14. And in the bottom 3, Ethan Gardner, DHing for Weston Sherman. Andy McMichael playing second base, wearing number 3. And rounding out the lineup, wearing number 10, in center field, another senior, Ben Oldham. As for the Aspen Skiers, they have Theron Mulberry on the mound, a freshman. Today, leading off, number 15, playing shortstop, Dylan Micah. Number 7, playing second base, Luke Roy in the 3-hole. Number 16, playing left field, Carter Coleman. Number 12, catching today, William Marlott. Number 13, playing third base today, Paul Anzalone. And as I mentioned earlier, starting pitcher, number 3, Theron Mulberry. Rounding out the bottom of the lineup, Rodney Stoll, the first baseman Ryan Nitty in center field, and Lucas Williams in right field, rounding out the lineup. Your Rams are going to go toe-to-toe with Aspen Skiers, looking to get their second league victory and remaining undefeated in league play. As Cole Fenton is getting his warm-ups and our defense is getting sure-handed, we are ready for some varsity baseball. Noel Richardson throws on down to second, and we are just about to begin. The ball will be delivered to Cole Fenton from Josiah Wheelis. More on Josiah later on. Go look for a great day from Cole Fenton, a great day from the entire lineup. A lot of great energy has been throughout this team recently, and I can't imagine it'll stop. With the black uniforms on today, Cole Fenton ready for the first pitch against the Aspen Skiers. That'll be called for a ball, and we are underway here at Ron Patch Memorial Field. Dylan Micah, the leadoff batter, shortstop number 15, right-hander. He's going to swing, a foul one off to the apartments, 1-1. Fenton readies, the 1-1. Right in there, down Broadway, 1-2. Looking for his first K, the 1-2 pitch. Called for strike three at the knees. Cole Fenton gets his first backwards K of the inning. I'm sure we'll have many more to see. One away for Luke Roy, the second baseman today, number 7. Here's a pitch from Fenton. Right down Broadway for strike one. The energy for the Roaring Fork Rams recently is just, playing as a team, playing as a band of brothers. We have obviously we have the talent. As a bunt attempt from Roy, Josiah Wheelis coming in hot, but he missed the attempt. 0-2. As I was saying, it's the band of brothers mentality. We all play for each other, play for the man next to you, the one in front of you, behind you, everything. Is that to be called for strike three? Back-to-back, backwards Ks, 2 away for Carter Coleman. Carter Coleman, left fielder today, will take a big swing and miss, 0-1. Right-hander versus right-hander, the pitch. Check swing, he went all the way around, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes, looking to strike out the side to lead off this ball game. The 0-2. That'll miss high, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. That'll miss high once more, 2-2. Some chirping from Donnie Reed and left. Count tied up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That'll bounce. 3-2 now. So the count has ran full to left fielder Carter Coleman. Looking for his third K of the inning. The pitch. That'll miss upstairs once more for ball 4. So the inning will continue to the catcher, William Marlott. I do apologize to any listeners if I do happen to butcher any last names. That is definitely on me. Number 12, William Marlott. Catching today. Runner on first, Coleman. Taking a couple jittery steps, the pitch. Swung on into the mid of Noel Richardson, 0-1. Long pause, checks at first. The pitch. Runner is off, swung on and missed. Throw down by Noel Richardson. Not in time. It'll go into center field, but not deep enough to advance the runner. So stolen base for Carter Coleman. We'll have a runner on second, 2 outs. Two outs in the inning in an 0-2 count. A peek at second. He'll step off. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs in the inning. The pitch. Little chin music. 1-2. Two outs, 1 man on, 2 strike count. The pitch. Another pitch missing high, 2-2. Approaching 20 pitches here in this first inning. Here it is. Swung on and missed for strike 3. He strikes at the side, not in order, but still gets the K. 3 strikeouts, 1 walk here in the top of the first inning. Still scoreless and hitless going into the bottom of the first. Your Rams look to jump ahead and take this league victory against the Aspen Skiers. This Bank of Colorado pitching profile is Theron Mulberry. Theron Mulberry wearing number 3 on the mound today for the Skiers. He's a freshman. Taking his warm-up pitches as we are just about underway for the Rams to hit here in the bottom of the first inning. Once again, I am your play-by-play and color commentator, Brooks Chatman, coming to you live at Ron Patch Memorial Field here in Carbondale, Colorado. I mean, it's just beautiful out today. The sun is shining. It's not too cold. It was raining just a little bit earlier, but things have straightened out for sure. And we are ready for some ball. Ready for some league play. That's what I'm ready for. So once again, this pitching profile is brought to you by Bank of Colorado to uniquely serve our community with strength, stability, service, and values. Thank you to Bank of Colorado for their sponsorship. Skiers catcher will throw down to second base, and we are ready for our leadoff hitter, our favorite leadoff hitter, Kenny Riley. Kenny is wearing number 7 today, playing shortstop. He's a sophomore here in this varsity lineup. Do apologize for the hold. Looks like we had some confusion from our dugout, but we're all good here. Things are sorted out. Here's the first pitch from Theron Mulberry. Lined right side. That's going to get down foul for strike 1. A 1 pitch from Mulberry to Riley. Here comes. That'll be called for a strike, 0-2. Mulberry's a freshman. Let's see if we can take advantage of that lack of experience. The pitch misses high and away, 1-2. Need a good leadoff at bat right here for sure. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Tried the curve. Did not get it to work, though. No spin on it. Just missed above the zone. 2-2. From 0-2 to 2-2, the pitch. Misses outside, 3-2. Base hitter, ball 4 for the leadoff hitter, Kenny Riley. Here is the full count pitch. Swung on and missed. Actually swung on and fouled into the glove for strike 3. Cole Fenton will be the batter now following that Kenny Riley strikeout. Cole's the lone left-handed bat in this varsity lineup for Roaring Fork. Throws this with right hand, but is a left-handed batter. Yeah, that's a very common, I guess. Oops. I dropped my pitch marker. I apologize. One ball, no strikes. The pitch to Fenton. Outside, 2-0. Skiers coming to today's play with a positive record as they're doing quite well compared to last season, as that'll miss outside once more, 3-0. They come in 4-3, 2-1 in league. They got a sweep. The last 2 games they played was a sweep against a league opponent. I'll get into that later on. That sweep was against Moffat County. While your Roaring Fork Rams coming to today's play 5-8 on a 3-game win streak, as that'll be called for a strike high and in. Three balls and 1 strike now. The pitch. Swung on and missed, 3-2. Rams are ranked 176th in the state of Colorado, with Cole Fenton still atop of the strikeout leaderboards. The 3-2 pitch. The ground ball up the middle. That's going to be a tough play. Knocks it down and bobbles. Not enough. Or no throw, rather. Definitely wouldn't have gotten him in time with the throw. So that'll be an E6. And Cole Fenton reaches. Noel Richardson will be the batter. We got a pinch runner for Cole Fenton. So I almost said Charlie Phillips. Charlie Sanders will be the pinch runner at first for Cole Fenton. Time called by home plate umpire. Play is now resumed. Mulberry will now be pitching out of the stretch. Throw back. Not in time. First pitch to your captain and catcher. The pitch. Inside for a ball, 1-0. One-0 pitch to Richardson from Mulberry. Here comes. Then a miss upstairs, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. The offering. That'll be called for a strike. 2-1 now. Two one, runner is off. Charlie Sanders. Pitch called for a strike, gets behind him. Sanders got down and dirty. Could have made it to third if he didn't. So stolen base for Charlie Sanders, but that was called for a strike. 2-2. Mulberry went with the off-speed. I don't know if the catcher was on the same page as him or he just completely missed it. Regardless, went all the way to the backstop, which led to an easy stolen base. That 2-2 pitch has popped up. Out of play. Into the stands. Two balls, two strikes. The pitch to Richardson. Swung on, driven deep right field. This play will be made. Charlie Sanders on his horse will get into third base safely with a head-first slide. Get him on, get him over, get him in. We just need to get that last part going. Donnie Reed has the opportunity to get him in. Donnie Reed playing left field today, number 23. He's flirted with a couple outfield positions, playing shortstop in some JV games, playing catcher in some varsity games. Donnie Reed definitely a Swiss Army knife. First pitch just misses outside for ball one. Looking to give the Rams an early lead here in a good RBI situation. The pitch. Upstairs, 2-0. The pitch from Mulberry. Just missed it. Just missed it. Two balls and a strike, but 2 outs in the inning. Runner on third, the pitch. Misses high and in, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Good opportunity to get probably a pitch right down the middle. Here it comes. Upstairs for ball 4. Donnie Reed draws a walk, and we got a new addition to this lineup, Josiah Wheelis, playing third base today. He was out for a lot of last half of last year, the good part of this year, half the season. Josiah had some surgery that set him back, but he is now finally back in the lineup and playing baseball here for the Varsity Rams. The pitch. Runner is going. Runner will be safe. With the runner on third, they could not risk the throw down to second, so both runners in scoring position for Josiah Wheelis. One-0 pitch. That'll be high, 2-0. Big RBI opportunity here for Josiah Wheelis. This would be such a good moment. The 2-0. Called for a strike. Got to see one. Joe's been working real hard in the cages trying to get his swing going. Let's see if he can get it here in live action. Misses for a ball, 3-1. Threatening to load the bases is Theron Mulberry. He's one ball away from doing so. The pitch. Swung on, deep drive, left field. Is that going to land foul? It's not. So 3 balls and 2 strikes now. He was able to turn on an inside fastball, so that's already good to see. Taking a fastball inside, turning it to left field as a righty, I should say. Three balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning, both runners in scoring position. The pitch to Wheelis. Wow. Called for strike 3. That was a generous call by Bob Richardson. So the inning ends just like that. Rams pick up an error and a walk. Still no hits recorded by either team. No runs recorded either. Going into the top of the second inning. That first inning was brought to you by A&B Bank. A&B Bank is committed to their community to serve with strength, talent, and the security to fulfill all customer personal and financial needs. Thank you to A&B Bank for their financial support of this broadcast of the Roaring Fork Rams versus the Aspen Skiers here on Aspen GrassRoots TV. I am your play-by-play and color commentator, Brooks Chatman, coming to you live from Ron Patch Memorial Field here in Carbondale, Colorado. Noel Richardson throws down to second, and we are underway here in the top of the second inning. Paul Anzalone will be leading off the inning. Third baseman, number 13. Here's the first pitch from Cole Fenton. Swung on and missed, 0-1. The Aspen Skiers have 3 big absences in their starting lineup today. Left fielder, and I believe some infielders that are, absent from the lineup due to sickness, due to injury, what that may be. But the Skiers definitely are not at their full potential. Obviously, a young team that they got going on in the next couple of years. I'm sure they'll be extremely exciting. Just like the Rams, we're suffering from a lack of success, and I feel like both teams can kind of attribute to that. One ball and 2 strikes. Here's a pitch from Fenton. That'll bounce once more. Back-to-back bouncing pitches. I wonder if it's a grip problem or something. Time called by Anzalone. The 2-2. Popped up. It's going to go foul. Probably hit the bus. Over the bus. Anzalone tied up an account with Cole Fenton. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Righty-righty matchup. The pitch. Swung on and missed. A day late on that one for strike 3. Coming up to bat now, the freshman, wearing number 3 today, Theron Mulberry, the pitcher. Looking to pick up a hit here against Cole Fenton. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt, called for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss by Theron. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Popped up right side. That's going to get out of play. Got a good crowd going today. Some students in the student section, if that's what you call it. We got a lot of Inner Valley support. I assume a lot of Aspen fans, obviously a lot of Carbondale fans. It's always good to see an Inner Valley matchup, here in the Roaring Fork Valley. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Curveball. Got a piece of it. Noel Richardson tracking behind the plate. Makes a catch for the second out. Rodney Stoll will be the batter. Playing first base today. Number 21. First pitch to Stoll. Swung on and missed. Early on in this game, we've seen a lot of swing and strikes from the Skiers. But assuming they'll make an adjustment, they're just a tick late. That'll miss upstairs, 1-1. The Rams are halfway through their season already. They have played 14 games at this point with 12 games remaining. That'll be called for a strike high and away right on the corner, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Cole Fenton has been dominating this Skiers lineup. Another strikeout on the day, the second of the inning. He's already at 5, and we're only through 2 going into the bottom of the second inning. Those 2 strikeouts were brought to you by Retreat, a place to connect and gather to restore your well-being in the Utah mountains. Your journey to wellness begins here. Thank you to Retreat for giving financial support for this broadcast of your Roaring Fork Rams, hosting the Aspen Skiers here on Aspen GrassRoots TV YouTube. I am your play-by-play and color commentator, Brooks Chatman, coming to you live from Ron Patch Memorial Field here in Carbondale, Colorado. Chase Fenton will be leading off this bottom of the second inning as the Rams are tied up with Aspen Skiers 0-0 in this interleague game. Here's the first pitch, freshman to freshman. That'll bounce. 1-0. Head coach Marty Matson, Tanner Nieslanik, Old Man Matson, they've all been working really, really hard to get this team on track, get them focused as we're riding a 3-game win streak up to this point. The Rams look to, sneak into. I don't even think if sneak is the right word. Just get into the playoff this year, and kind of show the league what's going to be, running this league for these next 2 coming years. As we just see more experience from a bunch of players, as Chase Fenton will get hit by Theron Mulberry, went with the off-speed. A little smile from Chase. I'm sure that it didn't hurt at all. That was just an off-speed pitch. So now the DH, Ethan Gardner, will be in. He is DHing for Weston Sherman today. Weston's playing right field. Chase Fenton at first. Grounds one to second base. Gets under the legs of the second baseman, Chase Fenton. Around second, he'll go on to third. He'll settle in on third. A single for Ethan Gardner. Runners on the corners. Nobody out. Tough play by the second baseman of the Aspen Skiers. So Chase Fenton at third, Ethan Gardner at first, Andy McMichael will be the batter. Both runners being held. Ethan Gardner is off, a bunt attempt. And Ethan Gardner in there safely. So the bunt was pulled back by McMichael. Both runners in scoring position, no outs. This is definitely a time where the Rams need to take the lead. The first pitch. Swung on and missed by McMichael. Sorry, that was the second pitch they had about. 1-1. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch to the first baseman, or the second baseman, McMichael. Misses outside, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Called for a strike. That's a high strike for Bob Richardson. Now, I'm not arguing that strike at all. I do believe that is a strike, but usually Bob doesn't really call those high ones. So now got to protect here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch to McMichael. Ground ball to third. That's going to get past. So the shortstop makes an amazing play. Throw to first. Not in time. Andy McMichael sent one to the deep hole and short. Shortstop made an amazing play on it. But all runners are safe, and the first run comes around in the form of Chase Fenton. So back-to-back hits. And now the batter will be Ben Oldham. McMichael, the runner at first. I wouldn't be surprised to see him take off. The pitch. Called for a ball. Ben is playing center field today, number 10. Today we are without Max Seitel-Hayes. So usually we would see Max Seitel at second base instead of Andy McMichael, but we will have to do without 2 games. The pitch, bunt attempt, goes foul. 1-1. Here's the pitch to Oldham. Popped up right side. That's going to get out of play. About halfway to the apartments. 2-1. Or 1-2, rather. In the world of the MLB news, I am saddened. I'm sure millions of other MLB fans are saddened to hear the passing of Whitey Herzog. One of the greatest coaches of all time. One of the best coaches in the St. Louis Cardinals history. So my condolences to the Herzog family and also just all other Cardinals fans out there. And for anyone curious, I am a Cardinals fan. I was born in Missouri. Always grew up a Cardinals fan, but in many games at Busch Stadium. So, I want to give my condolences to Whitey Herzog, creating one of the greatest eras of baseball ever. The 2-2 pitch. It's going to be fouled away. 2-2 once more. Two balls and two strikes. Two runners in scoring position here in the second inning. The pitch to Ben Oldham. Swung on and missed for strike three. Oldham strikes out for the first out of the inning. Now the batter will be Kenny Riley. Some more news in the MLB world. Longtime Yankees broadcaster John Sterling has called his final game as the voice of the New York Yankees for many, many years. We're Yankees fans listening to the voice of John Sterling, one of the most infamous home run callers of all time. One of the most, there's no way to even explain it. It's just the knack that he had for coming up with home run calls was phenomenal. So, best of luck to John Sterling in retirement, one of the greatest voices in baseball history. Kenny Riley's tied up in a count 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out. Two runners in scoring position. The pitch. Curveball misses. 2-1. Two balls and one strike. The pitch to Riley. Good frame, good pitch. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Looking to knock in these runners. The pitch. Misses high. High and away. 3-2. The 3-2. Lined right side. The play is made. Ethan Gardner will come around to score. So a sac fly for Kenny Riley. 2 outs in the inning, but 2-0 is the score. So following the sac fly, still got a runner in scoring position, Eddie McMichael. Cole Fenton, the batter. Another single up the middle would be perfect, as that'll miss high and away for ball one. One-0 pitch to Fenton. Pickoff attempt, nothing going. One-0 pitch. Swung on, deep drive, left center field. The play is made. Wow. What a catch by the Skiers left fielder. Cole Fenton got a hold of that baseball. Good barrel on the bat. Regardless, the Rams score 2 runs in the second inning. Thank you to a sac fly by Kenny Riley and Andy McMichael single. That 2-run inning was brought to you by First Bank, banking for good. Thank you to First Bank for all of the financial support they've given me over the years. Last year, they supported me in my first broadcasting rig for the Roaring Fork Rams. That was prior to my partnership here with Aspen GrassRoots. This has been such a phenomenal opportunity for me and to grow my experience in the broadcasting world, as that's what I'm going to pursue, after high school and moving forward. So to any listeners out there right now, hopefully you hear me on ESPN in the next 10, 20 years. Once again, I'm Brooks Chatman, your play-by-play and color commentator, coming to you live from Ron Pat's Memorial Field for the Roaring Fork Rams are hosting the Aspen Skiers. Leadoff batter in the inning will be Ryan Nitty. Ryan playing center field today, number 11. Here's the first pitch. Upstairs for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Just missed. Two 2-0. Swung on and missed. Swung out of his shoes. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Misses low. 3-1. Just almost hit him for ball 4. So Ryan Nitty walks to lead off the top of the 3rd inning. And the batter will be Lucas Williams. Playing right field today, number 5. Got a good gathering of fans today. More keep collecting here at the complex. The pitch, runner is off. Third down by Richardson. That'll bounce in front of second. And in and out of the glove of Kenny Riley. This has definitely been a struggle for the Roaring Fork Rams. This is nor the catcher's fault or the middle infield. But they've really struggled to nab runners this season. Obviously, that's one of the most difficult things to do in the game of baseball. Here's the pitch to Williams. Bunt attempt in there. Pulled back on the bunt. Still right down Broadway, though, 1-1. Corner infield moving in a little bit. Chase Fenton more than Josiah Wheelis. The 1-1 pitch. Step back. One pitch. Bunt attempt again. It's definitely, well, it's funny. I was mentioning Whitey Herzog earlier. That is the definition of Whitey ball. Get a runner on, steal a base, bunt him over, and then bunt him in. That was just the Whitey Herzog philosophy. Bunt attempt. He went around, though. He kept the bunt out there. 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. No outs in the inning. Runner on second. The pitch. Swung on, tapped in the glove for strike 3. So now the leadoff batter will be Dylan Mika. He struck out looking in his first at-bat that came back, well, that led off the game. He's 0 for 1. First pitch is swung on and missed. 0-1. I don't know if it's Micah. I don't know if it's Mika. But for the listeners, or viewers, I should say, it's Mika. So it could be Mika, it could be Micah. But then if I say Mika and it is Micah, then I sound really wrong. So I don't want to butcher it too bad. 1 ball, 1 strike on the shortstop. Long stare at second, the pitch. Swung on right side, that's way out of play. 1-2. Two-strike count. Here's the pitch from Cole Fenton. Inside, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch steps off. Again, I feel like this is another situation where Cole Fenton is just too worried about the runner on base, especially a runner at second. He's really worried about runners on second. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Dylan Mika. He's 0 for 2 with 2 Ks. And now the batter will be Luke Roy, second baseman, number 7. Two outs in the inning, both off of Ks. The runner on second, Nitty, he walked. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Fenton is just absolutely dominating with his velocity. I'm sure most viewers are aware of Cole Fenton and what he's done last year, what he's doing this year. But just his velocity is just unmatched, as that's going to be swung on and missed. 0-2. Looking to strike out Luke Roy for the second time and strike out the side for the second time. The pitch. Strike 3 called. He gets him looking. Another backwards K for your ace, Cole Fenton. And that is that is just beautiful. A masterpiece. You couldn't have asked for anything better. That 3 strikeout frame was brought to you by Terra League Structures, Sustainable Building. Thank you to Terra League Structures for sponsoring this game with the Aspen Skiers versus the Roaring Fork Rams. I am your play-by-play and color commentator, Brooks Chatman, coming to you live from Ron Patch Memorial Field here in the second league game of the season for your Roaring Fork Rams. Leading off this next inning will be Noel Richardson, Donnie Reed, and Josiah Wheelis in the bottom of the third. In the meantime, I'm going to step away from the mic and be back once the bottom of the third inning begins. Noel Richardson coming into his second at-bat. Noel flew out to right field in his first at-bat. He's 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch from Theron Mulberry. Called for a strike. Good frame job. 0-1. The Rams have a 2-0 lead coming into this bottom of the third inning, looking to extend it. Another strike called. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch to Richardson. Misses way outside, 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on, right side. That's probably going to get down. It is tracked down by the center fielder for the first out. Donnie Reed will be the batter now. He walked and then stole a bag in his last at-bat, looking to pick up his first hit of the game. Here's the pitch. Misses down and away for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That was destroyed down the line and left. That'll bounce off the bottom of the wall. Donnie Reed stretches to second. He'll settle in there with the double. That ball was smoked. Josiah Wheelis on another RBI opportunity. It got cut short in his last at-bat with a really tough call by the home plate umpire. So another great opportunity here to put some more runs on the board and support Cole Fenton. Here's the pitch. Up and in. Rims with a 2-0 lead looking to extend to 3. The pitch. Swung on and missed. One ball, 1 strike now. Donnie Reed, the runner at second. Josiah Wheelis, the batter. Theron Morberry, the pitcher, the 1-1. That'll miss. Just about the same pitch he struck or got called looking on. The 2-0 pitch to Wheelis. Upstairs, 3-1. If anything's going to happen, it's probably on this pitch. The 3-1. That'll be a ball for ball 4. Josiah Wheelis walks, gets on base for the first time this game. Now the batter will be Chase Fenton. Chase got hit by a pitch, then later scored a run. Runner on first, runner on second, 1 out in the inning. Let's see if Chase can shoot something in the gap, get both runners to score the pitch. Runner is off the third, Donnie Reed. In their time, the throw is errant. It'll go past the third baseman. Josiah Wheelis will advance to second, and Donnie Reed will score off of the defensive mishap by the Skiers catcher. 3-0 the score in favor of your Roaring Fork Rams. A 1 pitch from Mulberry. Here it comes. Misses big time outside. 1-1. One pitch. Here it comes. Way upstairs. First league game the Skiers played this season was against the Delta Panthers. They got absolutely blown out and then went on to sweep the Moffat County Bulldogs, leading their league record to 2-1 at this point today. Last season, league opponents were not nice to the Skiers. They went 2-7 in league while allowing double digits in every single game besides one. Even the games they won, they allowed double digits. It was just not the best experience for them when it came to league games. Staying on that theme, same theme of last year, the Skiers went 7-13, placing 8 out of 10 in the Western Slope League, just ahead of North Fork and Olathe. Looking to bounce back this season, as they are, with a 4-3 record, as that'll be lined to second base. Gets up, fires to first. Runner is called out. So 2 outs an inning. Josiah Wheelis advances to third. And the batter will be Ethan Gardner. Last season, the offense just could not help out the pitching, as Aspen was definitely on the negative side of the run differential while allowing 211 runs while only putting up 172. So that is not the differential that you would love to see as a Skier fan. Ripped into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Josiah Wheelis comes around to score. Ethan Gardner will settle in on at first. RBI single, Ethan Gardner. He took no time. So some good barrels this inning. Donnie Reed being one of them, Ethan Gardner another. And the Rams now have a 4-0 lead. Andy McMichael will be the batter now. Andy singled. Throw back to first, and not in time. After today's matchup, Aspen will be going to face Rangeley in a doubleheader that starts on the 18th. 2 games will be played on the 18th. They got a lot of doubleheaders. I was looking at their schedule. They have been matched up with a lot of doubleheaders, way more than the Rams have. I believe we only have 1 this season. And the Skiers 3 or 4, maybe even 5. So they got a full schedule when it comes to opponents. 1-0 pitch. Misses low. 2-0. Pitch to the second baseman. Runner is off. Ethan Gardner, line drive. That's going to be... Play will be made at third. The hop at first. Play will be made for the third out. The Rams put up 2 more runs off of some defensive mishaps and some hard-hit balls. Looking to keep the Skiers' silence going into the 4th inning here in this league play game. Those 2 runs was brought to you by RFHS Athletics and the best athletic director in the whole wide world, Chris DeBarlo. Thank you for the financial support needed to broadcast here on Aspen GrassRoots TV, YouTube, and to be later replayed onto live television. I am your play-by-play and color commentator, Brooks Chatman, coming to you live from Ron Patch Memorial Field, broadcasting the Roaring Fork Rams versus the Aspen Skiers. Rams lead 4-0. So Cole Fenton gets his warm-up pitches finished. And the leadoff batter will be number 16, Carter Coleman. He walked and stole base. He is one of 2 batters to reach today. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Started him with the curve. 0-1. Oh, 0-1 pitch from Fenton. That'll bounce. Good pick by Noel Richardson. 1-1. Here is the 1-1 pitch. Inside, 2-1. Rams hold a 4-0 lead here in the top of the 4th inning. Just about halfway through this game. Here's the pitch. Just upstairs, 3-1. So after starting Coleman with an ugly swing and miss, he has worked 3 balls. Count says 2-2 on the scoreboard, but it's 3-1. The pitch. Line drive to right side. Off the glove of Chase Fenton. So that'll be it. I mean, I'm going to score that as an E3 because that did hit off the glove. So an error by the freshman and brother of Cole Fenton. And now the batter will be William Marlt. William struck out swinging in his first at-bat. He's a catcher today. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Big. I mean, just fight fire with fire. I mean, it's so hard to catch up to that Cole Fenton fastball. He'll step off. Throw back to his brother at first. Nothing going. Would be nice to see a double play turn. Let's see if we can get some easy contact. Runner is off, swung on and missed. Fouled away. It's hard. It's really, from up here, from this point of view, it's really difficult to, see those or hear or see those foul balls that they just get a piece of, just barely. So I always feel dumb, when I see Bob Richardson throw both his hands to signify foul ball. Regardless, it's 0-2. Throw back. Oh. It was a really good move by Cole Fenton, but Chase could not keep it in his glove. Runner on first, Coleman. The pitch. Called for strike 3. Good spot by Cole Fenton. Another K to add to the resume. Marl goes down swinging, and now the batter will be Paul Anzalone. Anzalone. It's spelled the same as the Detroit Tigers middle linebacker, so I'm going to say Anzalone. Because that's all I got to base off of. Here's a pitch, swung on and missed. 0-1. Nine strikeouts so far through 3 1/3 inning of work. The 0-1 pitch, runner is off. Swung on and missed. Throw down to second base. In and out of the glove. That should be enough to advance the runner even more. Ben Oldham gets there in time to knock it down. So Carter Coleman steals the bag and then advances on the errant throw. The count is 2-0 though, or 0-2 though. Looks like we're going to have a meeting on the mound with all the infielders. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Fenton. Swung on and into the glove of Noel Richardson. Another strikeout. The batter will be Theron Mulberry, the pitcher. First pitch misses high for ball one. Two outs in the inning, both via the strikeout. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on right side, that's going to get out of the play foul. 1-1. The pitch. Outside, 2-0. 2-1. Throw down to third. Good snap throw from Noel Richardson. Two balls and one strike. Fenton moving quickly here. The pitch. Called for a strike, 2-2. When you get the grunt of, I don't even know what to call it, just of a good job from old man in the dugout, you know you done something well. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Right side. Weston Sherman giving chase. Will not get there. So the count stays 2 balls and 2 strikes. He would strike out the side in order. Well, not in order. Strike out 3 batters in a row, I should say, following the leadoff error. Mulberry the batter, Fenton the pitcher. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. The pitch. Popped up right side, that's going to get out of play. That'll hit the apartments. Looking for another strikeout. He'll step off. I bet he goes curveball here. That's just my opinion. Or my guess, rather. The 2-2. Strike 3 called. He's out of there. Another strikeout for Cole Fenton. He is rolling with 11 strikeouts through 4 innings of work. This is one of the best games we've seen in all of Fenton's career. 11 strikeouts through 4 innings, and the Rams still hold a 4-0 lead going into the bottom of the 4th inning. Those 3 consecutive strikeouts were brought to you by First Bank, banking for good. Thank you to First Bank for sponsoring this version and broadcast of the Roaring Fork Rams versus the Aspen Skiers here on Aspen GrassRoots TV. I am your play-by-play and color commentator Brooks Chatman, coming to you live from Ron Patchen Memorial Field. I mean, beautiful Ron Patchen Memorial Field. Can it get any prettier than this? The sun is shining. The wind is, as many of you viewers know, I am not a fan of the wind. The wind is non-existent. Now that I said that, though, it will come to bite me. Regardless, what a wonderful day here in Carbondale as the Rams have a 4-0 lead. We are back here on Patch Memorial Field. Rams have a 4-0 lead coming into this bottom of the fourth inning. We are seeing a masterpiece at work on the mound for Cole Fenton. Here's the pitch to Ben Oldham. Called for a ball. I don't know where that missed. 1-0. Ben has struggled at the plate. Obviously, defensively, he's very, very good tracking balls. Got a good arm in center field. As he gets a piece of that, fouls it off to the right side behind all the stands. 1-1. Here's a 1-1 pitch to Oldham. Ground ball to second. That's what he needs. He needed that so bad. That's got to feel really good for Ben Oldham. He needed anything. He needed to get on base via a hit. Finally got it. I would love to see that awake something in the bat of his. So now the batter will be Kenny Riley. 0 for 1 with the strikeout and a sac fly. Throw back to first. Not in time. The first baseman for the Skiers has a very weird way of staying in front of the bag when holding a runner. His foot's not in the bag, and he's almost in the runner's way. The runner is off Ben Oldham. He is in there without a doubt. Stolen base for Ben Oldham. Just another amazing example of the Marty Mattson old man baseball philosophy. Get him on, get him over, get him in. That is just, there's nothing more that can describe this version of baseball. Just like, how Whitey Herzog kind of coached his St. Louis Cardinals teams in the 70s and 80s and a little bit into the 90s. Also kind of reminds me of the 2015 Royals, the World Series championship team, where they just did the little things. They did all the little things right. And, when the Roaring Fork Rams are doing all the little things right, we are a very dangerous team. A win today would grant them with a 4-game win streak. We'll love to see that. The pitch. Called for a ball by Bob Richardson, 3-0. Three balls and no strike on the leadoff batter, Kenny Riley. Throw back to second, in and out of the glove. Three balls, no strikes. I wonder if he's got the green light. The pitch. Taken all the way for ball 4. Cole Fenton will be the batter now. A defensive adjustment by the Skiers outfield. Right fielder goes way deep. Center field kind of stays the same, shades a little bit to the right, and the left fielder also shaded just a little bit to the right. Here's the pitch to Fenton. Called for a strike, high and in. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Mulberry, the freshman, to Fenton, the junior. Here comes. Called for a ball down and in, 1-1. weather is probably hot enough for a ball to travel. Let's see if we can maybe get a ball over the wall here. Riley, the runner at first. Oldham, the runner at second. Cole Fenton, the batter, the 2-1. Misses high and away, 3-1. Three balls, one strike. Let's see if Fenton can jump on something here. The pitch. Line drive up the middle. It was shot into the middle. Ben Oldham around third. He will score. Kenny Riley makes his way to third. He will settle in. RBI ripped single by Cole Fenton. And we got to keep the batters moving. We just got to keep everyone going. Keep the bats hot. Keep the base paths hot. Beautiful sign by the Roaring Fork Rams. RBI single, Cole Fenton, 5-0 the score here in the bottom of the fourth. So we got a meeting on the mound. Looks like Theron Mulberry is probably going to be taken out, or at least moved around defensively. So as they get things settled, I'm going to take a step away from the mic real quick. Actually, well, it does look like number 21 will be the new pitcher. Theron Mulberry will stay in the game. He'll go to second. Number 7 coming out of the game. He was the second baseman. So once the pitcher gets his warm-up pitches and the defense gets all their substitutions made, I will step away from the mic and be right back. So we got some new defensive adjustments and a new pitcher on the mound. So at third, we have Joaquin Ladron. Pitching is the third baseman, number 13, Paul Anzalone. At second base, Theron Mulberry. I believe we have the same first baseman, though. I don't know. I think he got a new glove or something. But from what I see, those are the adjustments made. New pitcher, new third baseman, new second baseman in the game. No outs in the inning. Runners on the corners for Noel Richardson. Noel has flown out twice, once to right, once to center. He's 0 for 2. Anzalone starts his appearance with a step-off. A hard hit ball would be just so good to see right here. Throw it down to second base in time. So Charlie Sanders caught stealing. That'll be the first out in the inning. One-0 pitch. Tap to third. Gotta go foul. So it looked like there might have been some miscommunication or confusion at third. Marty Matson a little upset with Kenny Riley. I believe he was supposed to go off of that double steal opportunity. But regardless, nothing happened. 1-1 pitch to Richardson. Popped up. That's going to go foul. 1-2. A hit here would play huge for Noel Richardson. His confidence is he's just missed a couple balls today, so we would love to see a barrel here. The pitch inside. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 3-2. The 3-2. Inside for ball four. Noel Richardson pimps the full count walk. And now the batter will be Donnie Reed. Donnie is on fire. Today he ripped a double to left field. He's 1 for 1 with a walk and a double. I mean, he has proven to be one of the better hitters here in this varsity lineup for the Roaring Fork Rams. We'll love to see him keep it up and continue his greatness. The pitch. Runner is off Noel Richardson. Throw down to second. Kenny Riley. Throw down back to third. Not in time. So Noel Richardson gets a stolen base, but that pitch was called for a strike. Oh and 1. Richardson at second. Riley at third. The pitch. That'll bounce. 1-1. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch to the left fielder. A little bit of a thrust of the hip, but he did not go around. 2-1. The 2-1. Swung on and missed. Big swing and miss. Good velocity from Anzalone. 2-2. Anything in play would most likely score a run. Obviously, of an exception of a bunch of some sorts. That'll hit him in the middle of the back. He'll run a hard 90 down to first. Bases loaded. Only one out. Josiah Willis, the batter. Big RBI opportunity. First pitch to Willis. That'll miss low for a ball. 1-0. Oh, no. Sorry. I'm adjusting my scorebook, and I realize I do have the right inning. The pitch. Ground ball to third. It's going to be a tough play. Throw home in time for the out. So force out at home. Now the batter will be Chase Fenton. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Anything on the ground might score a run with Chase's good speed. The first pitch from Anzalone. Popped up on the infield. Third Mulberry takes a look at it. Coming in. Makes the catch for the 3rd out. Rams put up one more run off of a Cole Fenton RBI single. The Rams still hold a 5-0 lead. This 5-0 lead is brought to you by A&B Bank, committed to our community to serve with strength, talent, and the security to fulfill all customer, personal, and financial needs. Thank you to A&B Bank for sponsoring this broadcast of the Roaring Fork Rams versus the Aspen Skiers here on Aspen GrassRoots TV. I am your play-by-play and color commentator, Brooks Chatman, coming to you live from Ron Pat's Memorial Field as the Rams look to take victory over the Skiers, as currently they hold a 5-0 lead going into the top of the 5th inning. Number 21, Rodney Stoll, will be the leadoff batter here in this top of the 5th inning for the Aspen Skiers. First pitch, bunt attempt. That'll get it. He'll get it down, but not in time. Throw to first in time. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ryan Nitty will be the batter. He walked. One of just 2 players to reach, or one of 3 players to reach, actually. Scorebook is very clean for the Skiers, which is not in their best interest for my scorebook to be clean for them. Check swing, foul. 0-1. Nitty walked in his first at-bat that came in the 3rd inning. We're now here in the 5th. The 1 pitch. Ground ball to third, Josiah Wheelis. Foul, thank goodness. No balls and 2 strikes now on Ryan Nitty. Let's see if he can gas him up here and get strike 3. The pitch. Curveball. That was a good curve. Really, really good control. Or self-control, back control, whatever you want to call it, by Ryan Nitty to not swing at that pitch. The 1-2. Strike 3 called. Oh, my goodness. He is on fire. Another strikeout for Cole Fenton. He is untouchable. Lucas Williams will be the batter. First pitch to him. Ground ball to second. Andy McMichael gets up, throws to first, in time for the out. A really quick inning by the Aspen Skiers. Another striker for Cole Fenton. 12 so far on the game. Something's brewing, but I'm not going to say it, but there's something brewing. 5-0 score going into the bottom of the 5th inning. Now, for any of those viewers, I'm going to take a quick break, so I might miss the first at-bat here in the inning, but I will be right back momentarily. So right now we are in the middle half of the fifth inning. Rams have a 5-0 lead. Anzalone stays on the mound for the Skiers. And the leadoff batter for this next inning will be Ethan Gardner, followed by Andy McMichael and Ben Oldham. So I will be right back. Alrighty, I am back. So I have received orders of 4-pitch walk to Ethan Gardner, who that led off the inning. And then you just saw Andy McMichael pop out to second. Throw down to second base. Not in time. Ethan Gardner with a stolen bag. Ben Oldham the batter now. 1-0 pitch. Called for a strike. Oldham the batter. Anzalone the pitcher. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2. The 1-2. That'll bounce. Ethan Gardner will stay at second. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. On Ben Oldham. Ben is 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single. Here's the pitch. Upstairs. Good eye. 3-2. Threatening the second walk in the inning is Anzalone. Throw back to second. No throw. Three balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Anzalone. Swung on into the glove of the catcher. 2 away. Now the batter will be Kenny Riley. Kenny does not have a hit today, which is very uncharacteristic of him. He struck out, had a sac fly, and then walked. So he's just 0 for 1. Looking for his first hit. Throw back to second, not in time. Ethan Gardner in there safely. I just can't get over how beautiful of a day it is. It is just so nice. The sky is so blue. I'm sure you can see it on the camera. Here, I'll kind of lean the camera up just a little. Right as I do that, a balk is called. So let me readjust my camera real quick. But, the sky is just so nice. The weather is perfect. The wind is not there. The sun it's just perfect. So that pitch was tap foul. Sorry, I was readjusting my camera. After the balk, Ethan Gardner at third. 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 1-2. Oh, wow. Whew. Just had a stroke. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Anzalone shakes off twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. 5 shakeoffs. The pitch. Called for a ball. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 2-2. Two balls, two. Wow, I'm struggling. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch upstairs. Ethan Gardner will run off of any contact as he's the lone runner on base at third with 2 outs. Looking for a single here to extend the lead to 6-0. Here is the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to shortstop. It's going to be a tough play. Kenny Riley can fly. The throw to first. Gets past the first baseman. Kenny Riley around first. He will go to second. He will come his way down to third. Kenny Riley with a big advancement off the errant throw from shortstop. He throws a temper tantrum at the middle of the field, breaks his glasses. So the run will score in the form of Ethan Gardner. Kenyon Riley reaches off of a errant throw. Now here's the pitch to Cole Fenton. Misses high and away. Ball one. Poor display of sportsmanship from the Skiers shortstop. 1-0 pitch. Way upstairs. Almost gets behind him. 2-0. Anzalone gets his sign. The pitch. Center field. Left center field. Play is made. 3 outs. Rams put up another run on the board. 6-0 the score going into the top of the 6th inning. That entire inning, that temper tantrum, was brought to you by Bank of Colorado to uniquely serve our community with strength, stability, service, and values here in the Roaring Fork Valley. Thank you very much to Bank of Colorado for making this broadcast possible of the Roaring Fork Rams versus the Aspen Skiers. Your Rams have a 6-0 lead going into the top of the 6th inning with Cole Fenton staying on the mound. Chasing greatness is Cole Fenton. That's all I'm going to say. No announcers jinx. None of that. Noel Richardson throws down to second, and we're underway here in the 6th inning. The Rams have a 6-0 lead, scoring in every inning besides the first. Number 15, Dylan Micah, the batter. He was the shortstop. Or he is the shortstop. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. First pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. One-0 pitch, grounded to second. That's going to break up the no-hitter. So no-hitter going into this top of the 6th inning. 5 no-hit innings. Across those 5 innings, Cole Fenton collected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 strikeouts. Still chasing his all-time strikeout best. The pitch. Bunt attempt. Throw down to second. Way high and away. Runner has 2 sliding mitts on. Something I've never seen in my entire life. Luke Roy, the batter, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Both are backwards Ks. Bunt attempt. Called for a strike. Another bunt attempt. Throw down to second with a pickoff move. Goes all the way into center field. But runner respecting the arm of Ben Oldham. Looks like we're going to have a little meeting on the mound. Might be about the runner. I'm not sure. The runner is Mika, the shortstop. Two balls and a strike on, or this is Joaquin Ladron. That's going to be bunted foul. Sorry, that is the new defensive sub. So 2-2 on him. The 2-2 pitch. Oh, just missed. 3-2. Runner will be out as that is a foul ball bunt. Aspen definitely relying on the bunt really, really, really heavily. Looks like we'll have another talk on the mound. Noel Richardson talking to Kenny Riley specifically. So new count on Carter Coleman, the batter. 0 for 1 with a walk and reached by an error. The first pitched, wow, called for a ball, 1-0. Rams have a 6-0 lead here in the top of the sixth inning. 1 out, 1 runner on. Ground ball to first. Chase Fenton steps on the back, throws to third. Way to be alert by Chase Fenton. Runner will advance to third, and the batter will be William Marlt. First pitch. Misses outside for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Popped up right side. That's going to go out of play. Might hit the apartments. Ooh, tree just caught it in front of a window. 1-1. It's the little things here at Ron Patch Memorial Field and the complex we have here that I enjoy. You know, the foul ball of the apartments, foul balls to the cars, you know, the field layout, everything. Just everything about baseball in general. So after that swing and miss, the count will be 1-2. Chasing another strikeout. Can he get his 13th? Here's the pitch. Oh, man. It's a good miss by Cole Fenton. The count is full of twos, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Looking for another strikeout. The pitch. Batter just missed it. Marlt the batter. The pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him. Noel Richardson throws to first. In time for the third out. Another strikeout for Cole Fenton. 13 on the night. Once again, 13 strikeouts through 6 innings of work. Going to the bottom of the 6th inning, the Rams look to add to their 6-0 lead. Leadoff batter Noel Richardson look to spark a rally. So I believe the shortstop of the Aspen Skiers is now going behind the plate. Let me just take a look at this. Number 13, Paul Anzalone, is at short. And number 12, William Marlt, is the new pitcher. Here's the first pitch to the leadoff batter, Noel Richardson. Lined to the left side. It's going to go foul, 0-1. Almost hits him in the head, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch to Richardson. Grounded up the middle. That'll get through for a base hit. First hit of the day after a rough 2 first at-bats. Then he found a walk and finally found his way on base via the hit. Now Donnie Reed, who's perfect today. A walk, a stolen base, a double, a run, a hit by pitch, another run. Donnie Reed's been just playing his mind out. His heart out. First pitch from Marlt. Noel Richardson is off. Called for a ball. Throw down to second. Not even close. Another stolen bag for Noel Richardson. Donnie Reed looking for another RBI. Actually, his first RBI. He hasn't got an RBI yet. So that would be a good thing to add to the resume. A home run would be just perfect, but beggars can't be choosers. That'll bounce. 2-0. Runner gets past, or the ball gets past the second baseman, Noel Richardson. Gets down and dirty at third. He'll advance. Good opportunity to take advantage of more defensive mishaps. Donnie Reed, and now the perfect RBI situation. No outs, runner on third. Anything to the right side of the infield should score Noel Richardson. The pitch. Called for a strike. Dropped out of the glove, but not far enough away. 2-1. Been a great day for baseball here at Ron Patch Memorial Field. The Rams have the lead. The weather is perfect. Cole Fenton shoving on the mound. That's going to be a line drive up the middle. That's going to split the gaps, actually, for extra bases. Donnie Reed hustling around second, just like a running back. He's in there at second base. Another double. 2 doubles on the game for Donnie Reed. Now can add an RBI to his resume. Wonderful, wonderful hitting by Donnie Reed. Second double of the game. He remains perfect with a walk, a double, hit by pitch, and another double. So the batter will be Josiah Wheelis. Struck out looking his first step at, then walked. Later scored after that walk, and then grounded to a fielder's choice. The pitch. Check swing did not go. Ball 1. Called for a ball. 2-0. Two-0 pitch to Wheelis. Called for a strike at the knees. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Donnie Reed, the runner at second. Anzalone playing mind games with him. The pitch. Called for a strike. That's a pretty tough call. Everyone shaking their hands, shrugging their shoulders. 2-2 pitch with no outs and a runner on second. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Pitcher falls over. But regardless, gets strike 3. Misses inside the Chase Fenton. Chase has been hit by a pitch and then grounded out and popped out. He's 0 for 2. 1-0 pitch. Right there at the knees. Went with the changeup. Might be a curveball. I'm not sure. Some type of off speed. 1-1. One ball, one strike. Middle infielders playing tricks with Donnie Reed. The pitch. Popped up. Right under the third baseman. Play is made. 2 down. Ethan Gardner in now. Hit an RBI single back in the 3rd inning. Also had a single in the 2nd and walked in the 5th. So he's also having a pretty good day at the plate. Do apologize for that. Throw back to second. No throw. Two outs in the inning. Donnie Reed stranded at second right now, begging to be scored. Rams lead 7-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch to Ethan. Throw back to second. Almost in and out of the glove of Theron Mulberry. One-up pitch to Gardner. Grounded. Foul. 1-1. Looks like we're having a meeting on the mound between catcher and pitcher as Bob Richardson will clean off home plate. One ball, one strike is the count. Bob Richardson means business behind home plate. He does not mess around. Very informative instructions, very stern instructions. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That'll bounce. Good block. Throw down to third. Not in time. Donnie Reed can get up and score. Bad throw by the catcher. Another run comes across for the Rams. 8-0 is the score. Taking advantage of defensive mishaps by the opposing team. Play is now resumed. He'll step off. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 2-2. Ethan looking to continue his perfect day at the plate. Here is the 2-2 pitch. Called for a ball. 3-2. Nothing but a strikeout. The 3-2. Upstairs for ball 4. The inning continues. Andy McMichael, the batter now. He has reached on a single. It was in a deep hole and short. But since then has grounded out and popped out. He's 1 for 2. Throw back to first. Almost over the glove of the first baseman. Time is called. Time is granted. Ethan Gardner back in safely. First pitch to McMichael. Misses low. One-0 pitch to McMichael. Long pause. Throw back to first. Looking to keep the line moving. McMichael ahead in the count, 1-0. The pitch. Ground ball to third. That's going to get through. Good job to put the barrel on the ball, or the bat on the ball. Got a good piece of the bat. I mean, that sounded really good off the bat. 2 runners on for Ben Oldham. Ben has 2 strikeouts and a single and a stolen base. This would be a big, big opportunity for him right here to get something going here with 2 outs. Throw back to second, not in time. The dugout being very vocal with middle infielders, first baseman, anyone covering a bag that a runner is on. It's definitely well improved from earlier in the season. The pitch. Ground ball. Up the middle. Theron Mulberry steps on the bag for the 3rd out. Rams failed to score double-digit runs. Regardless, put up 8. 3 more outs needed for the win here at Ron Patch Memorial Field. Five, six, seven, do it for the Skiers. Last 3 batters in the way of a win for your Roaring Fork Rams. First batter will be Paul Anzalone, followed by Theron Mulberry and Rodney Stoll. First pitch to Paul Anzalone from Cole Fenton. Here comes. Line drive center field. Ben Oldham, one of the best defenders on the team, makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. Theron Mulberry will be the batter. First pitch to him. Misses high for ball one. 2 outs away from the 4th consecutive win that the Rams have. Well, will have. Misses low, 2-0. The Rams' next opponent will be the Delta Panthers. That'll be a very, very tough game. It'll be a very telling game for the Rams to see where they stand atop the top dogs in the league, as the Delta Panthers are the reigning champions of last season. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That might have been one of the fastest pitches of the day. 2-2 now. One of Fenton's best games pitched all season long. 2-2. Curveball. No. Almost got him to go around. 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. 1 out in the inning. No runners on. Here in the top of the 7th. The pitch. Ground ball. Shortstop. Kenny Riley cannot make the play. That'll be a single for Theron Mulberry, the second hit of the day for the Aspen Skiers. A double play would be amazing in the game, and Rodney Stoll could be the batter that forces it. The pitch. Line foul. Here's the pitch. Misses high. 1-1. One pitch, 1 out in the inning, 1 runner on. Swung on and missed. That was not the prettiest of swings, 1-2. Stoll has struck out and grounded out to Cole. 0 for 2. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Cole Fenton. Ryan Nitty will be the batter. He has walked and struck out looking. 0 for 1 today. Line drive up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. Might split the gaps. Ben Oldham cuts it off cleanly. Throw to third. Not going to be in time. Theron Mulberry hustling to get the third. Runners on the corners. 2 outs. Runners on the corners for the first time this game. First time we've had a runner, or second time we've had a runner in third for the Skiers. The pitch. Runner is off. In and out of the glove of Noel Richardson. Called for a strike, though. 0-1. Lucas Williams is the batter. He has struck out and grounded out to second. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. That's going to get through. A run will score. 2 runs will score. Man, that's upsetting. Couldn't finish the game without allowing a run. This was all done with 2 outs, by the way, so 2-8 the score here in the 7th. So a 2 RBI single for Lucas Williams, and the inning continues back to Dylan Mika. 2 strikeouts and a single. Called for a ball, 1-0. The pitch. Ground ball to second. Andy McMichael over to first. In time for the third out, your Rams get another league victory, this time over the Inter-Valley Aspen Skiers. The Rams, on a 4-game win streak, look to continue it against the Delta Panthers from a week from now. Cole Fenton, what an absolute amazing game on the mound. One of the best that we've seen him play in his young career. What an amazing win. Final score, 8-2. As your Roaring Fork Rams get another win here at Ron Patch Memorial Field and move to 2-0 in league. Who knows where we'll place? After today, we'll definitely get the rankings and see where the Rams do place, as both teams will shake hands. I will tally up these stats and get back to you guys momentarily. So for on the mound today, Cole Fenton had 14 strikeouts, 4 hits allowed, and 2 walks. That is in all 7 innings of work, one of the best games that we've seen him pitch. So that's an average of 2 strikeouts per inning. I mean, just a phenomenal game pitched by the ace of the Roaring Fork Rams, Cole Fenton. Offensively, we had 2 studs. Donnie Reed and Ethan Gardner both had perfect games. Donnie Reed walked, had a double, hit by a pitch, and then hit another double. Ethan Gardner hit a single, another single, and walked twice. So the Rams just all around just had a wonderful game. I don't think we had any errors. We had plenty of hits. Obviously, Cole Fenton does Cole Fenton things, striking out 14 guys over 7 innings. That's not something you see every day. So remember that name, Cole Fenton, as you'll be seeing him definitely at the next level. So, to finalize everything, I am Brooks Chatman, your play-by-play and color commentator, coming to you live from Ron Patch Memorial Field, wrapping things up after the Rams took an 8-2 win over the Aspen Skiers. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors that have made this broadcast possible, and thank you very much to the viewers, listeners, any way that you are consuming this game. Thank you very much for stopping by and supporting your Roaring Fork Rams on the track to greatness and on a track to a above 500 record. So once more, thank you very much to all my viewers and listeners. I am Brooks Chatman, signing off here at Ron Patch Memorial Field after the Rams take an 8-2 victory